Are you committed to achieving those goals in 2020? Well, you might want to check out this video. Hello my friends and welcome to The Simple Sober Life. I am Joshua and I help others make simple changes to create a life of awesome. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell when you subscribe so you get notified each time I create a video. So, one of the things that I have found, especially in myself and in others that I've spoken to, is that, it's nearly the end of January. Oh, well, actually it is the end of January. And most of us have just kind of let those resolutions, those goals fall by the wayside. Well, one of the primary reasons that those goals just kind of fall on the floor, we throw them in the trash, whatever we do, is because we haven't become committed to them. And so in this video, we're going to talk about how to get committed to those goals so that we can ensure that they actually come to fruition and become a reality and create a life of awesome that we so desire. So one of the things that we absolutely need to do in order to get committed to our goals is focus on one goal. Just one goal. One big goal for the entire year. And I've been hammering this away since the beginning of January, focusing on one goal. I know it's hard. I know. Because, we want to lose weight and we want to, increase our finances and build better relationships and improve in our spirituality and in our health and every other thing. We want to, have it all. And we want to work on every single aspect of our life. Just me talking about it gets me frustrated and aggravated and overwhelmed because there's so many different things I want to do. But we need to slow down because we've got time. We've got plenty of time in order to focus on those other things once we focus on the one goal that we're going to get committed to this year. So that will help eliminate some of the frustration and some of the aggravation. And one thing that I've also found is when I focus on one goal, then a lot of the other parts in the goals that I want to focus on, kind of start lining up. They kind of start falling into place, which is very cool. So I don't have to dispel extra energy into, doing this and doing this and doing this. I can focus on the one goal and other things will start to fall in place because I'm changing my mindset, I'm changing my attitude, I'm changing the way that I do things. So focusing on that one goal is absolutely essential in getting committed to your goals in 2020. Also, when it comes to focusing on that one goal, we're going to want to break it down into little goals, very simple goals that will help us, move forward towards that larger goal. And I highly encourage you, and I have started doing this, and I've seen monumental leaps and bounds towards, my ultimate goal this year, which is, monetizing and growing my YouTube channel. So I create a daily task list of 3 items. 3 simple items that will help propel me forward towards working towards that larger goal. And so every day I'm taking 3 steps forward in order to, move towards that larger goal. And it's very simple 3 tasks. Today is film a video, edit the video, schedule the video. And so just 3 simple tasks in order to move that larger goal forward. Another day it might be, marketing the YouTube channel by messaging people on Facebook, putting out an ad, writing scheduled posts and things like that. creating descriptions, all these little tasks. Just break them down and create every single day just 3 simple tasks that you can use to move yourself forward. And then you want to set a routine. Now, one of my goals last year was to lose weight. I had I knew I was way overweight. I was about 60 pounds overweight, 60, 70 pounds overweight, and I was sick of myself. And so in order to accomplish that goal, I had set the routine of every Sunday I would meal prep for the week. I would meal prep breakfast and lunch, and I would schedule out snacks. And then every day my 3 simple tasks were simply, very easily, to take out the food from the refrigerator and put it in my lunchbox. Eat that food at the designated times. I would have breakfast during my first break, and then I would have a snack in between break and second break. And then for lunch, I would eat my lunch, and then I would have another snack between lunch and the time I got off. And the third task was don't visit the vending machine. So I started keeping my wallet in the car so I wouldn't be tempted to pull out some cash or my card to grab a Snickers bar or soda or something like that. 3 very easy daily tasks that I could do to accomplish that goal. Next, we are going to want to get on a routine. And once we have established a routine and we've actually done it over and over and over again on a daily basis, it becomes second nature. It becomes a habit. And so now, even though I'm not doing my carb challenge, I am still meal prepping on Sundays. In fact, later today, I'm going to be meal prepping for my breakfast and my lunch and the snacks that I'm going to be taking for the rest of the week. And so creating a routine so that your brain and your body kind of automatically go into those scheduled tasks for creating that, moving towards that larger goal. So every Sunday I meal prep my breakfast and my lunch. I set out, designate the snacks, and that's a routine. Every morning, I grab what I've meal prepped and then I take it to work. And then, I eat it at work. So I started getting into this routine, and now it's become second nature. I hardly even think about it anymore. Another thing to help you become more committed to your goals is find inspiration. It could be a picture, it could be a song, it could be a person that has already gone through what you're wanting to accomplish. It could be an inspirational quote. It could be anything that gives you inspiration to move you forward towards your goal. And I would carry that inspiration with you everywhere you went. So if you're trying to save up some money so that you can go on a trip, you might want to, have a picture of where you want to go. A nice picture of Bora Bora or, Uruguay or somewhere, anywhere, Barcelona. Have a picture of that place and carry it with you everywhere you go, because those pesky little spur of the moment purchases that happen when we go to the store is because we're not thinking and we're not presently being committed to the goal that we want to achieve. And so as we go through the store, we can simply have that photo right there in the shopping cart so that we only buy things that are on our grocery list or exactly what we need to get, so we don't make those impulse purchases. If we're losing weight, if you have some sort of song that gets you jazzed up and pumped up, brings up the energy, then you're less likely to consume foods that you shouldn't be consuming if your goal is to lose weight. So finding inspiration and carrying it with you everywhere you go can help you become more committed to achieving the goals that you want to reach in 2020. Or more specifically, that one goal. Also, accountability. How are we going to keep ourselves accountable? So my accountability was, making a declarative statement to my family saying, I'm going to lose weight. I am going on this 30-day carb challenge, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be meal prepping. I'm going to be taking my meals. So don't change your habits, but don't, kind of drift me off of my focus. And you know what? They were very supportive. They encouraged me to keep going, and they gave me food prep ideas, and they gave me, snack ideas, and, all these different things. And, because I made that declarative statement to them, and because they were there rooting me on, I felt accountable to them to, follow through and be committed to that goal. The same thing can happen with money and spirituality and health and all these other things. When you actually have someone that will hold you accountable and not try to tempt you, then that will help you become more committed. It's like having a gym partner. If you are scheduled to meet someone at the gym, you are way more likely to go than if you're just going on your own accord, because it's so much easier to just sit on the sofa, binge on Netflix, and shovel some Doritos down your throat. Trust me, I've been there. I know. But having someone accountable will help you become more committed to the goal that you want to achieve this year. Another thing that will help you become more committed is journaling. Now I know a lot of people say, ugh, journaling, I don't need to do that. But when you actually have it written down, you throw out some energy about how you're feeling, how you're thinking about your goal. Are you thinking about it every day? In fact, I would highly recommend that you write it in that journal what your goal is, so that you have it in your mind at the very start of the morning. That way you can carry it with you throughout the day. And as you're going through your ups and downs of striving towards this goal, because let's be honest, there are definitely going to be sacrifices. When I went on that 30-day carb challenge for the first week, I was starving. I was absolutely starving. And it didn't matter how much I ate, I was still hungry, because my body was withdrawing from that sugar and those carbs and things like that. And so it naturally thought I was depriving it of substance. And yet I was eating probably more than I had actually done so beforehand. And so through journaling, I actually created videos of, the progress that I was going through, what I was doing, how I was feeling about it, and things like that. If you don't like to be on camera, then, journaling about how you're feeling about it can help you most definitely become more committed to your goals. And last but not least, probably my most favorite part of how to be committed to your goals in 2020, take a day off. Take a day off. Reward yourself. Because if you're anything like me, if you keep going and going and going and pushing yourself harder and harder and denying yourself the pleasures that you used to have, whether it be food or spending some money or, whatever, then you're just going to go crazy and you're going to get frustrated and you're going to want to just say, forget it, I'm done. But if we have scheduled days off, make it very direct, make it very, I forget the word I'm looking for, intentive, then you have something to look forward to. So I did the whole 30 days, and then I planned at the end of that 30 days that I would go out and I would blow some money on some sushi, because I love sushi. And, I haven't had it in a while. It was something that I found is a rewarding treat. And so I took the day off and I went and had sushi. And then when I came home, I had, cakes and cookies and chips and whatever. I went crazy on that day off. But that was my scheduled day off. And so now, and so after that, I went right back into, eating low carbs. And now I have a scheduled day off every single week on Saturday where I'll just eat whatever comes into my mouth. And the same thing goes with spending money. We save and we save and we save and we save towards whatever goal it might be. It could be a trip. It could be, just padding your bank account so that you have an emergency fund. Or you could be, saving up, whatever the case may be. We save and we save and we save and we see our money grow, which is very rewarding. But then take a step back and take a little bit of it. Don't go blow your whole wad, because then, all the progress was for nothing. But take some of that money and go out and take a day off. Treat yourself to a massage, treat yourself to, whatever you enjoy. And then get right back on the horse. That way you've expelled some of that necessary energy and gotten it out of your system for that period of time. And this can really, it'll kind of refresh you and revive you and get you ready to jump right back on the horse so that you are committed to your goal. I hope you got value out of this, my friends. Thank you so much. Please comment down below. I would love to hear how you get committed to your goals, and primarily your one goal this year. Also, give me a big old thumbs up for this video. It really helps spread the word. And subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, just hit that subscribe button over there, or maybe it's over there. I don't know. And hit that bell when you get done so that you get notified each time I create a video. Thank you, my friends, and take care.